Okay, so I get asked this all the time. Well, I mean, not all the time, but figuratively speaking, I get asked about how I do my hair covering. This is specifically for one of my friends that she's asked me recently. So I've got my shawl here. As you may notice, I just put my hair back. It's kind of in a mess, but I've also got this little doohickey pulling back part of my hair, and that, for me anyways, is what actually helps a bit for this to stay in place. So I'm just gonna find the middle, get to the middle of the scarf, and I'm gonna place it over my head like so. I don't put it all the way up. I mean, you could, that's totally personal preference, but I put it about, midway on my head. And then what you're going to want to do is take one side, doesn't matter, either one, and put it underneath your hair. So I've got this hair here, okay? And then the other side, you're gonna do the same thing going the other direction underneath your hair. Okay, so now that I've got this, I'm gonna make it taut a little bit, not really tight, because I don't want to give myself a headache. And to hold it in place while I wrap it, and I usually keep it on my head even after I wrap it, I'm gonna put this little bobby pin. I got one on the top of my head through my hair. I think Shabbat service is almost going to start, so I'll try to do this a little faster. And then one on the side. And then I don't want to be late. I have a tendency to be late for things. One of my bad habits, but and then on this side. Okay, so now we are ready to wrap. I don't really like my ears sticking out so much, so, and it feels uncomfortable too, so if it's too close to there, I just kind of push it back. And I twist both sides actually, but I do pick one or the other side. You know, I guess it depends on if you're left-handed or right-handed to tie it on over, but I twist both of them. This is technically the wrapping part. And I make the twist kind of tight. Not tight on my head, keep in mind, but the twist itself tight so that it's this really nice, this is like a Sefardic kind of Mizrahi look. And then twisting this side, I will put this together like so. Whoops, I think my hair got in there. Oh, and then you just put one side in there, or you know, just like a little, I don't know, there's a name for it. It's just a little knot, common knot, tie, just a tie. It's not even a knot. You can knot it. I have knotted it, but usually I have enough. Oh, I think my hair got stuck in the wrong spot. Sorry. Technical difficulties here. Okay, and then once you've got a tie, you're gonna just tie it a little tighter, like so, and there you go. So it's just a little, you know, one goes in. So then, as far as his hair goes, you can do whatever you want. For me, once I have tied it around my head, I usually just take out my hairbreadth thingy and I let my hair loose, because my hair, I have a lot of hair. Like, it's really long. And if I try to hold it back all day, I can get a headache from that too. So I usually put it out, because remember there was that hole, right? We had this go underneath. And so I let my hair loose, but it's really up to you, personal preference. You can keep your hair tied. You could even keep it, I'm sure, up inside the covering itself. It's really up to you. But this is how I do it, and it's kind of a neat look. Yeah, I like it. And it was my mother. My mother is a Sephardic Jew that I got this from. She did a lot of times, she'd have all of her hair covered up here. But I just like to have some of my hair out a bit. Just depends, personal preference, and depending on how strict you are, because I know some women have all their hair covered. For me, I like to think about, and I don't wear a head covering all the time, but I like to take into consideration about having one's head covered when coming into God's house. Men usually have their head covered, and the women oftentimes have their head covered. So for me, personal preference is like coming into his presence, coming into his house, I want to have my head covered. But yeah, I don't wear it all the time. For a time, I did have my head covered all the time. And I don't really want to get into that right now, but I think it's beautiful too if women wear one all the time, but this is when I wear it, and yeah. I think that's about it. I was gonna say any questions, and then I realized that you guys can't respond because this is a video, not a live thing. So that's it. That's basically it. For my friend that was asking, and for those who have asked, I thought I did a head covering tutorial before, but maybe not. Maybe I didn't. But I pray for blessings upon you all. I mean, this is mostly for women, but I don't know if guys are watching too. I don't know, hopefully it blesses you somehow. If nothing else, I suppose you could use something similar for a turban, maybe for guys. Might have to wrap it in a little bit more different way. Make it a little bit more, well, a different scarf, one that's more masculine, but I don't know, it could bless you somehow, I'm sure. But yeah, okay, so I'm not going to be late to Shabbat service. Shabbat Shalom, beloved, and you guys take care, okay? All right, Shalom, Shalom.